It is my honor to introduce Redford Township's Supervisor Pat McRae. Supervisor McRae is a remarkable individual who has dedicated his life to serving the community. He began his journey as a catechist for children with special needs, and over the years has volunteered and contributed to programs in churches, schools, athletics, and scouting. His skills were recognized throughout his 30-plus year career as a toolmaker at Ford Motor Company, where he served in several leadership roles. As a community servant, Supervisor McRae has been a member of and served on the board of numerous organizations, including the Redford Township Democratic Club, the Redford Chamber of Commerce, the Ancient Order of Hibernians, and the Goodfellows. Supervisor McRae served on the Township Board as a trustee for 12 years prior to being elected as Township Supervisor in 2020. As the Township's chief elected official, he represents the Township as a board member for the Conference of Western Wayne, the Wayne County Transit Authority, the Corwell-Beaumont Community Advisory Board, and the Big 20 of Michigan Township Association. As supervisor, his leadership guided Redford Township through the COVID-19 pandemic. In 2021, Redford was awarded with nearly $22 million in ARPA funding, which has been primarily utilized to provide much-needed capital improvements to multiple township buildings, and together with additional grants from Wayne County, state, and Congress to design and build a township recreation and wellness center with construction beginning in just a few short weeks. I'm pretty sure we're going to hear a little bit about that later. Supervisor McRae is married and the proud father of 5, grandfather of 7, and a great-grandfather to 1. Please join me in welcoming Redford Township Supervisor Pat McRae to the stage for this year's State of the Township Address.
Good to see everybody here for State of Township. We've been through a lot the last few years, especially over the last 4. We've had weathered through some tough times, snowstorms, water main breaks, power outages. Through it all, your Township Board has stood united, worked on the problem to get these things resolved. As supervisor, I am happy to have the budget in the black, the board that works hard every day for every resident in Redford Township to help keep us moving forward. At this time, I'd like to recognize our Township Board, so please stand. That will be Garth Christie, Clerk, Treasurer Lily Kavanaugh, Trustee Ed King, Trustee Kim Taylor, Trustee Patricia Kennedy, Trustee Linda Jackson. So for the next few minutes, I'm going to tell you about our town, Redford Township. All the department heads gave me enough information that I could probably have a several-hour State of the Township, but instead I chose to give you just the highlights instead of keeping you here all day. First of all, our property values in Redford Township over the last 2 years, residential is up 28.6%, commercial is up 17.09%, industrial is up 8.36%. At this time, because there's so many veterans that we have that we don't know about because they don't tell you about it every day. I just want to thank you for your service. I want to let you know in Town Hall we have boards honoring our veterans. They've been cataloged and put on the webpage. Our veterans page has the most current contact information to get services out to our veterans. At this time, I want to introduce the backbone of the township, our directors and chiefs. Without these individuals, not much would happen. I have great pride in each and every one of them. They work hard every day and sometimes into the night for our township. Adam Bonerack, Central Operations. Scott Burns, Police. Scott Demoff, Fire. Mike Dennis, DPS. Anthony Jablonski, Economic Development. Michelle Mancini, Community Development. Teresa Stokes, Leisure Service. And last but not least, Derek Washington, Human Resources. In the finance world, we have had a successful audit of our 2023 financial statement and federal grants award. Special Assessment District SAD millage rate was lowered for the first time in 6 years. In year 2023, finished with the budget surplus, which was used to make excess contributions to our township's OPEB liabilities and make contributions to capital funds and provide a one-time bonus to our employees. In our technical area, we have upgraded the camera systems throughout the township and modernized them, in particular the police department and several township parks. Treasurer Kavanaugh has done a really great job for us, and I'm proud to report, because of the work she's done, our interest revenue for this year is $3,800,000 plus. Thank you, Treasurer Kavanaugh. Public safety is important to our community. Our fire and police departments are the best. I would like to introduce Firefighters of the Year and Police Officers of the Year for 2023. I don't believe they made it, but here are their photographs. Fire Department Lieutenant Chris Lysak, Police Department Officers Ryan Kissinger and Joshua Sutton. So please give them a hand so their people can hear. In the fire department, the South Station will be getting its remodel this year. Redford Township, with several other fire departments, received $1.2 million to replace SCBA packs. This will allow for safer operations between the fire departments. The North Station is completed, and I'm happy to say that we'll have our open house on May 18th from 12 to 3, so I hope to see you all there. Our police department is doing some really great things to make sure that they best represent our community. De-escalation and implement implicit bias training, The police department began this year long training of integrating communication assessments and tactics, ICAT, which exposes officers to recognizing their own implicit bias and emphasize multiple methods of de-escalation techniques. Our officers began training this past February and will continue throughout the year. We have brought a social worker on. In February, our police department welcomed Sonia McCain, who is a crisis clinician. Ms. McCain's will primarily address mental health incidents, narcotic, alcohol abuse incidents, and domestic assaults, family troubles within the community. She may also respond to assist other areas where her resources and skills can be helpful. Our cadet program is doing very well. We currently have 6 cadets employed, 1 candidate graduating from the Police Academy March 22nd. This program continues to be a valuable resource for staffing our Department of Police officers. And I guess the most exciting, if not that everything else hasn't been, is our Redford Township Alert System. And I want to give Captain Mansfield a special thanks for helping to get this put together. This is a system that will be able to get notifications on our cell phone, by phone, or by text, or just anywhere you are. And it's not, you'll be able to know if there's a water main break, and the whole township doesn't have to know about it, your area will know about it. If there's problems, you'll know about them because it'll be text to you. So you don't have to say that I couldn't hear the siren that comes on once a month at 1 o'clock, which everybody doesn't remember why, but you'll be able to receive notification of that, as well as being able to use it for information like festivals. If there's a accident, we can let you know to avoid areas. So it has multiple uses, and I think this is going to be a great communication tool for our township. Thank you, Jen. Water and sewer, as everybody knows, that November 2023 was a fun month for water main breaks. We had a total of 34 water main breaks occurred between November 12th and November 18th. The water department, staff, management worked tirelessly in collaboration with Great Lakes Water Authority and Bensage to repair the breaks. Wayne County Forestry has removed many dead trees and diseased trees located in the right-of-way to continue to assist us in these services in 2024. Roads. 5 Mile Road replacement, 5 Mile Bridge replacement project will begin spring and summer of 2024 between Meadowbrook Street, Bell Creek. 5 Mile Road will be closed during the replacement of the bridge structure. We also know that MDOT is going to be repaving Grand River Avenue from 5 Points to Inkster Road starting spring, summer of this year as well. The other thing that some might have already noticed is that we have 2 sets of new signals going up. We have one at 5 and Beach, and one at Beach and West Chicago. And these will be operational. This will put a left turn lane in. So this is some things that our residents and our police department and everybody wanted to see to reduce the amount of accidents. So I'm proud to say that both of these will be up and operational before the end of the summer. The other thing is that we're working on is that we used to have what we call the Township Roads Initiative Program. And this program helped assist us into doing so many miles of road on these residential streets. And we're working with the county to find out if there's a way to reinstitute that program so we can start taking care of some of the roads that we have that are in your neighborhood. I mean, the county does a pretty good job taking care of our main roads, but our side streets where we live, they're starting to show decay. So we're gonna work with the county to see if we can reinstitute this program to make our streets in front of our homes just as nice as anywhere else. We do have a major project coming up. It's the Combined Sewer Overflow CSO Basin Project Central at our central station. The new central CSO Basin building will be constructed on the vacant Roosevelt School site. Construction begins in the fall of 2024, and central CSO Basin will become certified and operational in 2028. The estimate for the proposed central basin is currently at $78 million. Redford Township received a loan of forgiveness grant from the state of Michigan, Eagle, in the amount of $20 million. A big thanks to Wade Trim for their assistance in this project. Economic development. In 2023, we had 96 new commercial businesses. Applications were approved by the Redford Township Site Committee. And some things that are going to happen here in 2024, Pat Milliken Ford will be expanding on Telegraph Road. We have DPM, Redford Storage Fund LLC on Woodbine is currently remodeling 99,000 square feet for a climate-controlled multi-million-dollar self-storage facility. So that's happening as well. We have sold some township properties, and doing so, we added into the coffers over $400,000 into the township coffers. So next I want to take a moment and tell you a story. And this is a success story from community development. In November of 2012, Kimberly Bradshaw, a single parent of 2 children, purchased her first home through Redford Township SNAP program. This offered Ms. Bradshaw a fully renovated home for her to safely raise her family. She was also provided with a down payment assistance to help her with the purchase of, and still happily resides there today. Redford Township continued the work on their NSP funded programs using CDBG funds to provide home ownership opportunities with single-family housing to low to moderate income families, while also providing down payment assistance. Our community development department was recently thrilled to see Ms. Bradshaw's daughter follow in her footsteps and become a new homeowner. In March of 2022, Tina Bradshaw, at only age 23 years, was able to purchase her own beautiful remodeled home from Redford Township. Tia was able to select her color choices and be involved during the redevelopment process of the home, which provides additional pride of ownership for the young homeowner. This was an immensely proud day for both Tia and her mother. In addition to the pride felt by the family, our staff was also proud to assist 2 generations of one family in reaching the American dream. This program has also provided improved neighborhoods by improved neighborhoods by renovating 88 homes and remodeling and removing blight from through the demolition of 60 homes. The Bradshaw family is now just one example of a success story, but moreover, it's an extraordinary story in itself. So that's what we do here in Redford Township. So community development is also has demolished 2 blighted properties this year, and in the process of completing the third one, should be done in the next couple of months. The housing rehab program has done 10 projects with 5 more underway. SNAP program has renovated 2 homes and is starting another one before the end of March. And coming soon, at our community center, we'll be installing the new parking lot and some windows, and we'll look to complete the 88 sidewalk project in the north end. Next, I'd like to introduce our Parks Commissioners, and I don't know if anybody's here, but our Parks Commissioners are Adrian Herberst, Bill McSween, Debbie Lakemeyer, Stephen Garrick, Jeff Kingus, Sheila Newton, and Kip Smith. Leisure Services. We have parks improvements that were completed over the last year. New parking lot at Craft Park, new play pieces installed at Manning and Elliott Parks. Park improvements that are coming are batting tunnels at Craft and Claude Allison Parks, resurfacing and replacing of walking tracks at Claude Allison and Handy Park, renovation of Handy Park tennis courts into pickleball courts, park renovations, pickleball courts where the tennis courts were. Redford Township has received over $1 million for above improvements through county and state funding. Expanded summer concert series at the Marquee will be kicked off with the Redford Symphony Orchestra and concluded with the Appalachia City Lights Chorus. We do have the Leisure Service does provide senior services and also to youth, adults, and families with activities and classes, and we have a very active senior club for anybody who's interested that's 55 or older. We have people that are investing in our community, and you're sitting in a place where this is happening right now at Redford Union. Between Redford Union, South Redford Schools, and Redford Township Library, these 3 entities have invested a total of over $140 million in our community. I want to thank each and every one of them that are sitting here. $140 million. And then we have those that always give back. Redford Interfaith, Eagles Helping Hands, Friends of Beach Elementary, Goodfellows, Redford JCs, One Redford. Joining them are businesses that pitch in as well: Murphy's Restaurant, Mixed Nose Cafe, Sandy's by the Beach, Vicky's Ice Cream, Redford Chamber of Commerce, and the Ancient Order of Hibernians. This is just to name a few, but these are active people in our communities and organizations and businesses, so please give them a round of applause, please. As you can see, it takes a lot of us to make this all go. It's very important that we have buy-in from our friends, our neighbors, our businesses, and churches, and other entities that help make us go. So now I'm going to take a minute here and tell you that our Redford Recreation and Wellness Center, this facility will be built for $21.5 million with no tax increases and no bonds to be issued. When it's done, it will be paid for. It's not been a building ever built in Redford Township, public building, that is paid for when it's complete. This will be the very first one in township history. And then we have the Redford team has worked hard on this project, but seeing it come together has been fun and rewarding. It has been wonderful to work with RISA, HED, and Rewald on this project. We are getting a facility of over 36,000 square feet. It will be located at Grand Field next to St. Valentine's Church on Beach Daily. The plan calls for recreational area, classrooms, therapeutic pool, workout facility, indoor walking track, basketball and pickleball courts. The layout leaves us room to expand in the future if we can. We're planning to break ground on this in the next few weeks and to finish this in 2025. This Recreation and Wellness Center will give us an opportunity to our residents to do things in their own community. It also allows us to expand programming that can enhance the wellness of everyone in our community. So, our town, Redford Township, is more than just statistics and buildings. It's about our businesses. It's about our employees, our elected officials, our volunteers, and our residents. It is and always should be about the people. I am here to report the state of Redford Township is good. So from my family to yours, be safe, get engaged, and let's build a better Redford together. Thank you.